So former Congressman Adam Kinzinger, remember the crying man? Who can forget? Who can forget when Adam Kinzinger started to shed tears because of January 6th? Well, he looked like he was on the verge of tears now. His face was all splotchy and puffy, and he was huffing and puffing. His breath was real high in his chest because that's what liars do. That's how liars breathe. Their bodies know they're lying. And this is how he reacted when these tapes proved him to be a liar. Take a look.
I think so. Look, I think that in terms of history, nobody that believes any of that garbage Tucker was spewing, none of their kids will ever believe that garbage. And in fact, I think in 5 or 10 years, the people that believe the garbage today that have kids will never admit to their kids that they believed it. Because I think we set history straight on the committee. But today, there are people that are so invested in the emotional politics and tribe that if Tucker gives them a narrative to hold on to that makes their side look okay, they're going to hold on to that, unfortunately.
Adam, he also invoked the committee several times, saying essentially, you know, this is access, the footage that you had access to, parts of it that the committee did not air. Do you want to respond to that? And also, you know, that he said you were a liar and Liz Cheney was a liar and that you guys perpetuated this lie.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously everybody knows, even in their heart, even those that think that or that will say out loud that the insurrection didn't happen, they know in their heart that it did. So you can call me a liar all you want. I just know that means we're over the target typically. Look, I can look at myself in the mirror. I know Tucker Carlson, he has a lot more money than I do, but it's probably much harder for him to wake up and look in the mirror because he knows what he's doing to a country that I've sworn to defend both in uniform and in Congress, that he's never taken that similar oath. So that's fine. Not everybody has to take that oath, but he hasn't. And I think that's clear. But look, in terms of saying that we've hidden this footage, we had one of the most transparent hearings in history with the most footage we've ever shown in history. And every single almost witness that came in front of us was a very partisan witness. They were all Republicans that came in front of this committee.
I like how you turned that.
I hope you guys caught Don Lemon's very creepy chuckling at the end of that. He says, I like how you turned that around. Apparently, Adam Kinzinger broke news because apparently I didn't know, maybe you knew, that Adam Kinzinger was God, that he can just peer into our hearts and he can tell what we truly believe in our hearts regardless of what's coming out of our mouths. And he can look into the future. He must be omnipresent. He can look into the future and tell what our children will believe and how we will be thinking years down the road. And he also can look over Tucker Carlson's shoulder right now and tell how Tucker Carlson feels when he looks in a mirror. Adam Kinzinger is one of the most pathetic Republicans that we have ever had the misfortune of temporarily having within our party. He has found a suitable home on CNN. He's a liar. And he knows that he's lying. And you can tell by the way that he is acting, by his presentation. He is presenting as someone who is caught in an enormous lie. And so he resorts to levying ad hominems. Oh, Tucker Carlson must not be credible because he never took an oath to defend the country. Okay, that has nothing to do with anything. Thank you for your service. But what does that have to do with whether or not Tucker Carlson airs videotape from the Capitol? Tucker Carlson didn't invent that. He's airing it. What was invented is the enormous lie that the Democrats tried to tell us.